Flowers are beautiful, but at times can seem fleeting. Without proper care and planting, they simply wither and die. But with a little basic knowledge and some helpful tips, they can thrive and flourish through a multitude of conditions.
And when we've got concerns about our calla lilies, there's only one person we bring into Historic Studio D, and that's what Ginny Rosenkranz with the University of Maryland Extension is here to talk about today. Ginny, wonderful to see you.
Thank you, and thank you for bringing my little friends. So,
Tell us about your friends. Who are they?
well, these are all called lilies, which is kind of fun. There's the calla lily, there's the daylily, and then there's the stargazer lily. And they all have different ways of growing. Their foliage is always different, but they're always so beautiful. They really, really are.
They are.
So the calla lily is kind of wraps itself around it.
Which one is the calla lily?
The calla lily, I'm going to have to pull this back
Oh,
so I can
okay.
get to it. Here we go.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so the calla lily is like a very elegant, almost a fountain thing, like a glass, and it's just so beautiful. I have it in light pink, I have dark pink, and I also have bright yellow. It comes in white as well, and it comes in various colors.
You see those a lot of wedding bouquets.
You do because they'll hold up. You can go ahead and do the bouquet early. And the nice thing also is that there is nothing in here that's going to stain anybody, which is kind of frustrating sometimes. I love these. I brought the foliage, so this is the green foliage and this foliage is white speckled. So that just gives you a different look also, because they don't bloom all the time. But they are herbaceous perennials, which means they come up every spring and they bloom through the summer, which I love.
Yeah.
And then we have daylilies. I'm just going to grab this one right here.
Oh, I was ready.
Quick, Lisa.
Oh my goodness. Okay, the culprit is the other lily.
There you
Okay, good enough. Okay. So daylilies are called daylilies because they only bloom for one day. But when they open, I mean, this is a huge one, and it's absolutely gorgeous. They have the stamens, and they have all the female parts, and they have these beautiful recurved petals that are just gorgeous. But on the back side, you can see that there's a lily that's going to open tomorrow, and then one 2 days from now, and one 3 or 4 days from
I
now.
didn't
So
realize
they
that.
bloom and bloom and bloom. So I've had daylilies blooming from early, early summer, and these are still thriving right now, and they're really nice.
I feel like my daylilies started blooming even earlier this summer.
We had a really, really warm spring. Yes, and that was wonderful. What's really neat about this one, this is single petal, but I'm going to grab these also because I don't trust them to behave. This one right here is a double, so if you kind of look at that, you can actually see that the petals are, there's double layers of them.
Yes.
Which gives it a different look. And okay, now I'm going to get this one out because it's
That's the one that it doesn't even look real.
I know,
It's
this
so
one is
beautiful.
That's
Behave
gorgeous.
yourself.
Okay, so this is the stargazer or the oriental lily, and I did break it, so oh dear. But anyways, these are very, very fragrant, and they're beautiful. They look like they're wax, and they look like jeweled colors and all that. If you're going to go ahead and use them in like a wedding or anything, you want to take the anthers off, which is the male part right here, because these will stain everything. So I'm just going to put it right
They
here.
look like they're like sparkly.
They do.
Glitter.
They have a glitter on them. A lot of them have
Gorgeous.
glitter. And the thing is, the flowers last for a couple of days, which is really, really nice. I was going to bring in a white one, but it's been in bloom for longer than before I came home from Montana. And it just sort of fell apart, but they're so wonderful. And these are the ones that are fragrant. But this one's going to bloom under here. See that one? And then it's got 2 more. And these can get to be really tall. So daylilies, for the most part, stay between 2 and 3 feet tall. Calla lilies always stay about 1 to 2 feet tall. These guys can get to be 5 feet tall.
Oh, wow.
They're as big as me.
That's incredible. All right, real quickly, when's the best time to plant them?
Okay, all of these really do best if you plant them in the fall.
Okay.
So now is a great time to go and say, wow, I really like this. Where can I find it? Lilies like these are bulb lilies. So if you plant the bulbs in the fall, guarantee you're going to have beautiful flowers in the spring and summer. The daylilies, they just thrive really good. They are plants that have roots. They don't have, it's not a bulb or the callus. And they just go ahead and plant them in the fall. They'll get their roots well established, and then in the spring you'll have flowers and leaves. It's gorgeous.
Beautiful
I definitely want to look into those. So you just got back from a major conference. Tell us about that.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's the National Association of County Agriculture Agents, and I'm part of the horticulture and turfgrass team. And so I helped prepare a 2-day pre-tour where we went to see all these beautiful plants. We went to nurseries, we went to garden centers, we talked to the people who actually live in Montana and deal with the fact that it gets cold until June, and then it gets cold again after the middle of August. And they're thriving, and they think it's the coolest thing, and I'm like, I love Maryland, thank you. But it was really wonderful. We had people, I was helping moderate for many of the conferences and all that, and good people giving great presentations. It was just fascinating.
And I feel like you're so knowledgeable, but I'm sure you still learn some
Every day, yes.
Jenny, thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming in,
Thank
as
you.
always, and bringing your friends.
Yes.
Oh my
You're
goodness, they're
beautiful
gorgeous.
friends.